Let's begin with the big question. Why does money seem to vanish so quickly? Most people underestimate how much they spend in small, everyday transactions. You grab a coffee here, a quick lunch there, maybe a streaming subscription you forgot to cancel. These little expenses add up silently. The cash envelope system is designed to stop that from happening by making your money visible again. It brings awareness to your spending in a way that no app or credit card statement can. Here's the idea behind it. When you use cash, you physically see your money leave your hands. You feel it. That small moment of awareness makes you think twice before spending. Compare that to swiping a card. It's so quick, painless, and easy that you often don't realize how much you're spending until it's too late. The cash envelope system helps you slow down, pay attention, and make every dollar intentional. Here's how it works in simple terms. At the start of the month, you decide exactly how much money you want to spend in each category. Then you take out that money in cash and put it into labeled envelopes, one for each spending category. For example, you might have envelopes for groceries, gas, dining out, entertainment, personal care, and savings. Every time you make a purchase, you take the money from the corresponding envelope. When the envelope is empty, that's it. You stop spending in that category until next month. No credit cards, no digital transfers, no borrowing from other envelopes. Let's go through a real example. Imagine your monthly income is $3,000 after paying your rent, utilities, and fixed bills. You decide that your flexible spending categories will total $1,000. So, you break it down like this. $400 for groceries, $200 for gas, $150 for eating out, $100 for entertainment, $100 for personal expenses, and $50 for savings. You go to the bank, withdraw $1,000 in cash, and fill each envelope. When you go grocery shopping, you bring only the groceries envelope. When you go to dinner, you bring only the dining out envelope. That way, you never risk overspending because you can literally see how much you have left. The beauty of this system is how visual it is. When you open your envelope and see the cash getting thinner, you instantly realize where your money is going. It's like getting instant feedback on your financial habits. You'll notice that you think twice before buying something non-essential because you can see that it will reduce your grocery or entertainment funds for the rest of the month. That awareness alone helps most people reduce spending by 10% to 20% in the first few months. Another major advantage of the cash envelope system is that it works even if you're not great with numbers or spreadsheets. You don't need an app, you don't need to track every single expense on your phone, and you don't need to worry about complex budgeting formulas. It's physical, it's simple, and it's intuitive. Anyone can do it. Now, you might be thinking, but I don't like carrying cash around all the time. That's totally understandable. We live in a digital world. The good news is that you can use the same concept digitally. There are digital envelope apps like GoodBudget, Envelopes, and YNAB. You need a budget. These apps let you assign money to virtual categories, track how much you've spent, and even alert you when you're close to your limit. It's the same psychological principle, but without the paper envelopes. But even if you use a digital version, I always recommend starting with real cash for the first couple of months. Why? Because it helps you physically connect with your money. It's one thing to see numbers on a screen, it's another to literally watch your money disappear as you spend it. That experience helps you internalize your spending patterns so much faster. Let's talk about how to get started. The first step is to list all your monthly expenses. Write down everything, from your rent and electricity to your coffee habit and Netflix subscription. Then divide them into two groups: fixed and variable. Fixed expenses are things like rent, insurance, and loan payments, the ones that stay the same every month. Variable expenses are the ones you control: groceries, entertainment, gas, and so on. The envelope system focuses on these variable categories, because that's where overspending usually happens. Once you've listed your variable categories, set realistic limits. Don't try to be overly strict right away. That's a common mistake. For instance, if you usually spend $600 on groceries, don't suddenly try to cut it to $300. Start small. Maybe aim for $500 this month. The goal is to build a habit, not create frustration. Over time, you'll naturally find ways to reduce spending without feeling deprived. When you have your categories and amounts ready, it's time to make your envelopes. You can buy pre-made budget envelopes online, print your own at home, or just use regular mailing envelopes and label them. The important thing is that they're clear and separate. Write the category and the budgeted amount on each one. Then, when you get paid, withdraw the cash and fill each envelope with the exact amount. Once you start using your envelopes, you'll notice something powerful: spending becomes a conscious act. When you pull out cash, you're reminded of your priorities. You'll find yourself asking, "Do I really need this? Or, would I rather use this money for something more important?" That's financial mindfulness in action. Now, let's talk about some tips to make this system work long-term. First, keep your envelopes in a safe place, and only take what you need when you leave the house. Don't carry all your envelopes with you. That's risky. Second, track your progress weekly. You don't need to write down every purchase, but check how much is left in each envelope. This helps you adjust if you're spending too fast. Third, if you have leftover money at the end of the month, don't spend it just because it's there. Instead, move it to a savings envelope or use it to pay down debt. Another great way to make the envelope system even more effective is to include a miscellaneous or emergency envelope. This category covers unexpected small expenses that don't fit anywhere else. That way, you don't have to steal from your other envelopes when something unplanned comes up. Let's be real, at first, this might feel awkward. You might forget your envelopes or feel uncomfortable paying in cash. That's normal. But stick with it. After the first month or two, it becomes second nature. You'll start noticing that you have more control, more confidence, and less anxiety about money. And that's the whole point. Now, here's what to avoid. The biggest mistake people make is borrowing from one envelope to cover another. If your dining out envelope runs out, don't grab money from your groceries or gas envelope. That defeats the purpose of setting limits. Instead, accept that you've hit your limit and adjust your habits next month. The system only works when you respect those boundaries. Another mistake is not updating your envelopes. Your lifestyle will change. Maybe your gas costs go up or your grocery spending goes down. Review your envelopes every month and adjust as needed. Think of it as a monthly financial checkup. One more thing, involve your family. If you have a spouse or kids, teach them how the system works. Give your kids small envelopes for their allowance or spending money. This helps them understand budgeting from an early age and builds strong money habits for life. After using the system for a few months, you'll notice something interesting: your mindset about money changes. You'll no longer see cash as something that just flows in and out. You'll start viewing it as a tool you can direct with purpose. You'll stop buying things on impulse, and you'll start planning your spending with intention. That sense of control is incredibly empowering. Now, let's address the benefits one more time. The cash envelope system helps you stay accountable, avoid debt, build savings, and eliminate wasteful spending. It's not just about cash, it's about awareness. It's about replacing financial stress with financial confidence. And the best part? You don't need to make a lot of money to start. Whether you earn $500 or $5,000 a month, the principle is the same. Tell your money where to go instead of wondering where it went. So, if you've been struggling to save or you feel like your money disappears too fast, try the cash envelope system for just 1 month. You'll be amazed at how much clarity and control it gives you. If this video helped you, don't forget to like it, subscribe to Smart Money 101, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our upcoming videos. We share weekly content on personal finance, budgeting, and smart money habits to help you reach financial freedom. And if you want to take this one step further, check out our video, AI Budgeting Revolution: How Artificial Intelligence is Changing Personal Finance. It's the perfect complement to the cash envelope system for those who want to combine classic money habits with modern technology. Thanks for watching Smart Money 101, and remember, it's not about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. Start your envelope system today, and take the first step toward mastering your money.